What is it that drives us towards aggression? Is it biologically pre-programmed? Does environment via our social structures breed it? Acharya Sushil Kumar, the renowned Jain monk, suggests that the ancient Upanishads provide us with an insightful answer. Wherever there is an other, fear arises. It is the emergence of the separate self, the I-ness, the egoic structure, which is at the heart of man's cruelty. With the advent of self-awareness, there also comes the presumption of what is not self, and all of that, the environment, the world, them, generates fear. This fear drives human beings to protect the self from all that threatens its separate existence. But such a strategy, if not balanced with the self-interest of others, can only end in failure and a lifelong narcissism, a denial of the universe and what it offers. Paradoxically, the more one tries to retain the self, the more one eventually loses it in the fight against the not-self or the world. A tragic double bind indeed. What is the solution? There is only one, Sushil Kumar postulates. Give up the false idea of an independent self and begin to see the creation as one indivisible whole. Unless the individual surrenders its infantile posture towards life, one which is reflected in the obsessive fear of death, then the end of wars, atomic or conventional, will never be secured. As Sushil Kumar elaborated, it is easy to wage battle with others who have not seen the light or true path, but it is very difficult to conduct the real war, which must take place within ourselves. Sushil Kumar is a follower of Jainism, which traces back to at least 600 BCE, and its central message is based upon the principle of Ahimsa, non-injury and respect toward all living things. It is this ideal which has served as the guiding light to Sushil Kumar's spiritual practice and political ideology. To show loving kindness in all directions without recoil to every creature, great or small, ugly or beautiful, this, Sushil Kumar stressed, was the ultimate message of Jainism. However, he emphasized that Ahimsa was not the property of any particular faith, but is the spiritual inheritance of all men and women. Throughout history, there have been various degrees of nonviolence which have been practiced, ranging from simple non-injury to human beings alone, to the extreme of not hurting insects or vegetation whenever possible. Jainism's uniqueness has been in its rigorous adherence to the doctrine of Ahimsa in all forms. Followers of Jainism are strict vegetarians, abstaining from meat, fish, and eggs. They also do not drink alcohol or take mind-altering drugs. Though there is no God as such in Jainism, devotees do hold that the true reality of the universe is spiritual in nature. It is the goal of all devout Jains to extricate their souls from the realm of matter in order to achieve absolute liberation or moksha. To achieve this enlightened state, the disciple must work very hard on himself, circumventing the tendency of the mind to focus outward on the world and its pleasures. Instead of allowing more karmas to accumulate, which only keeps the soul imprisoned, the devotee must give up his evil tendencies and transcend the realm of Maya or illusion. Because of this single-minded focus to lessening karma and violence, Jainism advocates a path of extreme asceticism. Since the obligations are so severe, Jainism has two levels of adherence, the holy man or monk and the layman. Both divisions, though, have strict injunctions in common. As David Bradley explains, all Jains must take 5 vows. 1. Not to harm any living creature. 2. To be absolutely truthful. 3. Not to steal. 4. To be chaste in thought and deed. And 5. To practice non-attachment to the world by strict limitation of possessions. For the holy man, the last 2 require celibacy and poverty. Perhaps the main Jain contribution to Indian life is the teaching of Ahimsa, a principle followed later by many Hindus and made world famous when advocated by Gandhi. Jains follow it to the extreme. Thus a monk will sweep a path or a chair with a soft brush before treading or sitting upon it to avoid even the tiniest insect. In addition to these 5 vows, the monk has thousands of detailed rules to follow, mostly extensions of the ideal behavior enjoined by the vows. The 3 jewels of right faith, right knowledge, and right conduct are stressed for all. The layman must avoid agriculture, since plowing, for example, kills worms. Hence most Jains engage in merchandising and banking. Acharya Sushil Kumar practiced Arum Yoga, an ancient meditational practice focused on withdrawing one's consciousness from the body and merging with the transcendental light and sound. He believed that the key to peace starts with how well we have understood our own true nature, and how all of life was interconnected on a deeper level regardless of what differences we may perceive outwardly. On April 22, 1994, in New Delhi, India, at his ashram, which was founded to spread the teachings and practice of Ahimsa, Acharya Sushil Kumar felt crippled with internal pains and sensed that he was going to die. He then put himself into full lotus posture, and he went into deep meditation and died while in samadhi. Sushil Kumar was a self-effacing, gentle mystic who always spoke of the deepest truths in gatherings where others focused on mundane solutions to the human predicament. He knew it was spiritual knowledge that people needed most, and he gave it consistently, every time, everywhere.